For the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm your student meteorologist Brian Adams, bringing you your forecast for the next couple of days. Let's take a look at the weather headlines to start things off. Right now, we're looking at a return to summer for the next couple of days. Temperatures are expected to be in the high 80s and even low 90s in some portions of the state. And as we head later into the week, we got a cold front that's going to be bringing us a couple thunderstorms for the midweek. But those thunderstorms are going to cool things down, and it's going to be a much nicer weekend for the game against UCF. Let's take a look at the forecasted temperatures right now. Looking at about 87 degrees in State College for Tuesday, and it's much like this across the board for the rest of the state, really. Got 85 up in Bradford, 89 Erie, 90 even in Franklin. It's looking like a return to summer, really, for the next couple of days. As you can see, overnight, temperatures really only cooling down into the 70s. We'll touch 60 very briefly, but as we head into Wednesday, again, we get those high 80s and then a very brief cool down into the 70s for Wednesday night, heading into Thursday. Thursday, as you can see, heading back into the high 70s, which is a little bit more seasonable for this time of year. But at the same time, we are on the downward swing, and it's going to be much nicer by the time the weekend rolls around. Let's take a look at the forecasted radar. Tuesday, going to be hot, but not a lot of really clouds or showers moving through the area here. And the same can be said for early Wednesday, but as we head further into the day Wednesday, it's not the case anymore. We have a lot of scattered showers popping up across the region, and this is going to be basically the base, really, for the weather for the next day. So as you can see, there's a line of storms forming up here over the Great Lakes. And as we progress through Thursday, it's just going to move through and possibly dump some thunderstorms across Pennsylvania. And now let's wrap things up with your 7-day forecast. Tuesday, looking like a summery day, partly sunny with a high of about 87 degrees and a low overnight of 67. Wednesday warming up a bit more, actually. Scattered thunderstorms are possible in the forecast with a high of about 89. Thursday, another chance of thunderstorms, slightly cooler at 81. Friday, this is where it gets really nice, everyone. Sunny skies and a high of about 71. Saturday is also looking very, very nice for the UCF game. Mostly sunny skies and a high of about 67. Sunday, about the same, partly sunny skies with a high of about 71. And Monday, those thunderstorms are starting to creep back into the forecast, but it's still a while out. Scattered thunderstorms and a high of about 68. Well, that does it for me here at the Campus Weather Service. For the Campus Weather Service, I'm Brian Adams. You stay classy, State College.
Thank you.